Alright, people, so this Raw after WrestleMania definitely had some good moments, but it also was filled with bad moments as well. I didn't think the show was great or anything. It was far from great. I mean, there was a lot of shitty things on here, so I'll give you my analysis, so let me just get right into the review. So we have Lesnar and Paul Heyman cutting a promo here with Stephanie McMahon. Uh, the promo, it was pretty good. Uh, Heyman cuts a good promo there. Then Stephanie comes out and she's talking, oh, Rollins is on his way back. I mean, what? Like the fucking Today Show was what? Like fucking in the morning. So why is he flying back right now? I mean, that just didn't make any sense. Like, oh yeah, what was he doing there? Fucking, what could he have been doing? So, kind of didn't make sense there. But, we've come to expect that now from WWE. But, overall, Heyman being out there and Lesnar being out there, all in all, it was pretty good. A decent way here to open the show. Then we have Bryan defeating Ziggler. And the one thing I hated about this match is you didn't get any entrances for Bryan or Ziggler. The Ziggler was already entrance already happened. Then they come back on TV and Bryan's at the end of his entrance. Why don't you give him the entrances? And everybody's, I'm sure, saying this is a 5-star match, 5-star classic here. I didn't think it was. I thought the match was all right. I just saw a bunch of moves that I've already seen. It felt kind of like a repeat of their last matches. There was no unique moves, just typical moves. And again, I'm just watching it how I see it right here. I'm just saying my opinion. And everybody I'm sure before, this is what happens. They'll put two good wrestlers together. Then no matter what the outcome of the match is, people will say, oh, great match because it was two good wrestlers. No, that's not always how it is. And I didn't think this was that good. I'll give it 2.5 out of 5 stars. Then Sheamus returns looking like a fucking goofball with a fucking mohawk and shit hanging off his beard. What the fuck is that? I'm not one to judge on looks that much, but come on, at least look like a civilized human being a little bit. So then he bro kicks Bryan and Ziggler, so he turns heel, which I'm happy about. He shouldn't be feuding, I don't think, with fucking, top guys like this. I don't think he deserves to be in the ring with guys like, Bryan is, but we'll see where, again, we'll have to see where it goes here. I don't know what they're gonna do with this, so we'll see if I like it or not. We'll just have to wait and see on this one. But I'm glad he's a heel, and I'm glad there's something new from him. He just looks like a fucking retard though. Then we have the New Day and the Lucha Dragons defeating Team Fact in the Ascension, and once again Team Fact loses. What the fuck? They're tag fucking champions and they're losing every fucking week. It seems like it'd be one thing if they're losing to good tag teams, but they're losing to jobber tag teams like the fucking New Day, fucking the Usos. It's bullshit. The one thing I would took out of this match is the Lucha Dragons are pretty impressive, especially Kalisto. He had one very cool move where he was like standing on Cesaro's shoulders and then did a fucking backflip. That was cool as shit right there. And overall, there was a lot of good moves here in this match. It was a good match. I enjoyed it. Again, one of the main parts I did not like about it is Cesaro and Kid being defeated, but I'll give it 3.25 out of 5 stars since there was some good shit in here. Then we have Brock Lesnar coming out with Seth Rollins, and they're going to get a match or whatever. But Seth Rollins says he has jet lag and an injured foot, so we don't get it. Then Lesnar gets pissed the fuck off. And this was very fucking awesome. F5's Michael Cole tips over the announce table. F5's the cameraman twice. He really just fucked shit up, didn't he? I haven't seen something like this in fucking, I don't even know, ever since I've been watching this product. He really, and it looks great too because it's actually a legitimate badass doing it. So I really loved this segment here. It looked awesome. It looked good. So yeah, he gets suspended, so he's probably going to be off TV for a long period of time. But I still like a very good segment here with the whole, Lesnar just coming out and fucking shit up. Then Mizdow defeats Stardust in just a boring squash match. Stupid. I mean, obviously it looks like they're not even gonna really do anything with Mizdow, even though he's very popular. You know, facing jobbers like Stardust. Did he win? Yeah, but I mean, he lost the Battle Royal, and I mean, wow, he beat Stardust. Big fucking deal. Then Miz comes out, star crushing finale to fucking Mizdow. It's like, okay, I mean, where are we going with this feud? I mean, you know, it just seems not even important. It doesn't seem like they're treating this feud to be important. And they've kind of been building it up to be like this big, you know, fucking breakup between Miz and Mizdow for the past few months. Now it's like, doesn't even feel like it's like that important. Then we have Neville defeating Curtis Axel. Cool to see Neville there on Raw. I mean, it was pretty much just a few minute match there, squash match. But I mean, still cool to see Neville there and shit, do his cool move there. So I'm gonna give it 3.5 out of 5 stars for, you know, just the kind of shock and awe factor of having Neville there and debuting. Then we have fucking Cena defeating Ambrose, and holy shit, was this a boring match. I mean, Seth Rollins is clearly the top wrestler on all 3 wrestlers in the Shield. I mean, Dean Ambrose is alright, but I mean, Seth Rollins is so much better than Ambrose. I mean, Ambrose, you know, he's just not that good in the ring. I mean, that's the fact of the matter, in my opinion. He can't wrestle not even close to as good as his Shield brethren, Rollins. So, I mean, just boring fucking wrestling. There was a few close close pinfalls there. But I mean, just nothing too exciting. I mean, I was fucking, you know, I'm pretty sure I was like zoning out during this fuck. The one thing I would like to say, you know, sometimes on Mondays I am tired. And actually during the Bryan Ziggler match, I think I fell asleep for a little bit during it. I mean, it's not like it was, you know, that, again, there was no unique moves or nothing new that, you know, or innovative in that match, really. And this one, it was so fucking long and boring, and of course, who wins? John fucking Cena. Once again, burying another person. You know, it's just, you know, and like, I'm not a huge fan of Ambrose, but a lot of people are. So it's like, what's the point of having, you know, Cena just fucking bury Ambrose right here? You know, nobody's going to be happy about it. It's kind of like a big FU to us, in a way. So, you know, just typical Cena right here. Boring fucking match. I'm going to give it a 0.5 star out of 5. Boring match. Typical result here. Then we have the faces, divas, you know, I don't even fucking know. You know, face divas versus heel divas. I fell asleep during this match. I actually fell asleep, like, during the end of this match, all the way through the Rusev match until the main event. So, you know, I'm just going to give this divas match 0 out of 5 stars because I fell asleep during it. It was boring. It was stupid. Who the fuck cares? Not me. Rusev swagger. I was not awake during any of this match. Did not see the entrances. Did not see the wrestling. Nothing at all. But I mean, it was probably just another jobber squash match here between Rusev and Swagger. Then we have the main event, and fucking hell, you know, the main event fucking sucked. Roman Reigns, who the fuck was Orton and Ryback defeating Rollins, Big Show and Kane. Now, what the fuck did Rollins gain from this? You know, everybody was so happy Rollins won. You know, he's the new champion. Great. You know, he's going to be on Raw the next day. What the fuck did he gain from tonight? Oh, let's see what he did. He fucking ran away from Brock Lesnar. And he fucking lost his first match as champion. You know, looks like they're really, you know, going to build this guy up as a strong champion, doesn't it? You know, it's fucking depressing. Seeing, you know, and this, again, it's just early, but it looks like they're not even going to fucking push this guy as a legitimate champion. And, you know, we got to make Roman Reigns, you know, be on top at the end of Raw. Because that makes sense, because you really had faith in him at WrestleMania. You know, but let's make him be on top now at the end of Raw. Not Rollins, Reigns. Yeah, just bunch of bullshit. Yeah, I'm sick and tired of Roman Reigns and all these, you know, Kane in the main event, Big Slow in the main event, you know, Orton. Come on, let's get some real competitors in the main event. like fucking Cesaro and Orton and Bryan. Instead, it's fucking boring ass wrestlers like Kane. Kane has been in every fucking main event, it seems like, for the past, like 3 months. So, not happy with that main event at all. Not happy at all. And yeah, Roman Reigns fucking on top. And again, what did Rollins, new champion, he's supposed to be like the top guy. I got my new t-shirt today. What he didn't gain anything from today. He wasn't built as a legitimate champion, was not given any legitimacy. So fuck you, WWE, fuck you. I was happy that you gave Rollins the belt, but I mean, you really dropped the ball tonight. Hopefully you recover, but you really fucked up tonight. So overall, I mean, there was some good shit on this show, but I mean, there was also some bad shit too. So I mean, overall, let's skim through this fucking list here. Heyman promo at the beginning was decent. Bryan Ziggler alright. Tag match was pretty good. Lesnar segment was really good. Mizdow Stardust jobber match. Neville cool debut there. Cena Ambrose boring. Faces Divas. The Divas match was boring. Rusev Swagger asleep. Main event sucked. So overall, I'm gonna give this show I'm gonna give it 5 out of 10 stars, and people might give it more than that, but I mean, I just didn't see anything that great. And if people everybody's calling Bryan Ziggler like a 5-star match, I don't know if they are or not. I've done this before. I will go through it and narrate it, and like be the kind of the commentator, if it comes down to that. But I mean, this show again, just a few good things, but overall, I mean, there was a lot of shitty things too. So there you go, people. There's my Raw after WrestleMania review.